my name is Polis, and today I'm going to give my thoughts about competitive TF2 and basic overall of my experience with my matches, well, placements to get my badge. Now I am Mercenary 2, which is pretty low, but you know what, I'm more of a casual player, but I did enjoy it actually. So, first off, my experiences with the game mode. It was quite enjoyable. I didn't feel stressed, I didn't feel like I had to carry my team, and I didn't feel like, oh god, I'm with a bunch of idiots that don't know what they're doing. The matches were decent, good, and the players I was with actually knew what they were doing. There were some new ones here and there, but they know what they were doing. And that is good. We've always had a medic, a pyro, a soldier, a demo, a heavy, scouts. There was the odd spy here and there, and maybe one sniper, and always engineer if it was on defense. There was not a lot of toxicity. There was actually barely any of what I've actually saw and played. Everyone was quite chill, relaxed, and having actually had fun. A lot of people saying good luck, have fun. Maps, most of them were the CP ones, the odd payload and capture the flag. Obviously CP control points are a bit more challenging because you're constantly on the move, and if you're engineer that's going to be a bit of a pain because you have to constantly move your gear and you don't know if your team would get wiped out pretty quickly. There was some communication, but I think there wasn't really a lot needed because everyone knew what they were doing and they were always next to each other. Like the team I was with, there was always 3 or 4 of us next to each other looking behind our backs to make sure we were there, and everyone calling medic, and I always healed them. There were some funny moments as well, particularly there was a spy and some other interesting moments. There was this one match on the 5CP map, and I can't remember the name of it exactly, but the enemy team, which was the blue team, was pushing us so hard that to the last point. They capped the mid and our second point. I went engineer, and I managed to hold them off until we managed to get our second point back, and then managed to control the mid point, and then we gradually got to their second point, and then we capped it. Funny enough, I actually managed to back cap it pretty quickly. I think I was either pyro or medic, or possibly engineer. I've actually did that a couple of times. Payload maps were a bit of a struggle. I think I mostly lost them, because payload mode's a bit different in competitive Tier 2 and casual. In competitive, both teams have the chance to defend and attack. If the third team attacked, if they get all the points, you have to try and cap all the points in less time. But if they only capped 2 points, all you have to do is cap 3 and then you have won the game. Which is actually quite fair and reasonable, I have to admit. Nothing much for capture the flag. I think it's only payload that has a specific way of winning it that I have noticed for Comp TF2. Now, what's improved from the overall game mode? Better matches in qualities. So I finally have players that know what they're doing, and generally people are very good behaved. I say the queue times have gotten a bit better. They're still a bit iffy. Like I have to wait between 15 minutes to like an hour to get a match. Again, it does depend on the time of day you queue. Like I said, quality good matches. Lag has been non-existing, and my frame rate has been quite good. Again, that does depend on vary to person. Barely any leavers. Still the problem when someone leaves a match and the server shuts down. I wish they just, replace that person with a bot, and then while you're starting the match, you can automatically get another person to join with you in the progress. That would be kind of better. No Jesus, I have not run into any hackers in the game. Not one. Not a single one. Not a lemma box, not a cat bot, nothing. I have not run into any of them in competitive. I remember there was a lot of them in its early days, but I think since the TF team added some restrictions to prevent them, that is a major improvement. That makes competitive TF2 more fun, seeing as there was no hackers, and that was great. No relievers really is ever. So really, it's gotten a lot better than it has. Yes, it took a long while. They did say they were going to release it in Jungle Inferno, but they had to delay it. But you know what? I'm glad that they did delay it and made it a spring update. Wise move for them. Hopefully this summer update will be even better. I know you're probably going, well, you know the TF team, they'll probably just be terrible and laggy and servers will crash. Any major update, that happens. If you're part of this community, you know major update servers are going to crash for a couple of days, or maybe at least a couple of hours, and same for item servers. That's something you're going to expect because everyone's jumping into the game to play it. So what can be improved? Queue times, I think, need to be sorted out so you queued in a bit faster. Again, it does depend how many players are playing comp at a certain time. And really, not a lot, actually. Not a lot why I can see that needs improving. No, I can't say deal with hackers, that's already been dealt with. So, overall, what would I rate the competitive mode? I say I'd give it a 9 out of 10, I would, for it. And seeing as it's that improved, I would recommend you guys go ahead and give it a try. And tell me, what's your most interesting matches you'll have, or the funniest ones, and what rank are you? And do you think that there's a good future for this game mode? Because I think there is. Just need a lot of love and lots more improvement. And with the recent patches, you never know what the TF team could be up to. And Silver Healing and Mercenary Second. Thank you for watching.